in a universe where life does not end at death. We explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. Before we get started, we have a few special promos to feature. Be sure to check out the show notes in this episode to explore what you find in the following features. Enjoy. We are now recruiting space cadets for training simulations which are open in the new Expanding Universe Discord server. Join a squadron, pick your station, and lift off from your world and into the cosmos. A link will be found in the show notes for you to sign up today. This series was recorded in a relaxed environment with background noise from a puppy and a baby. My apologies if it breaks the immersion, but I still hope you have some fun listening. Enjoy. Greetings, fellow travelers and storytellers. Welcome to a Reborn in Power series featuring two chosen from distant backgrounds coming together to face the Foundation region and the problems plaguing it. Follow along as these two chosen encounter a mystery and play on both sides of the war for command. Last we left off, you, Kayto, and Ethanniel were drifting off through space. And Kayto, you were having a hard time being locked in a small space with this Cantol that you had just met, and have been stuck inside this, cooped up inside this pod for about 3 weeks, until finally you were able to let out multiple distress calls until a rune forger picked up. The rune forger's name, Vice. He comes in, brings you guys into his RF 720, and, well, the two of you begin to drink with this rune forger Vice, and he finds out that there is some kind of anomaly back where you guys had originated from. You guys were trying to convince him, mainly Ethanniel, wanting to convince him to bring you guys along for the ride, but he has some procedures that he needs to do, which means bringing you to the nearest command colony, making sure you're fine and all good. Plus, he also told you and warned you that whatever this anomaly is, it could become very dangerous very quickly. So he decided that he's going to take you to the nearest command colony, which is Fron 4, inside the Fron system. As you guys end up landing on this world, you enter into the cosmic station, leaving the RF 720 that Vice utilizes, and he's inside the Rune Forger hangar bay, so it seems like he has some authority throughout the space. He begins to guide you guys out of this cosmic station. Go ahead and roll me perception checks, please. Did you both roll ones?
I rolled a 7.
Is that a 7 or a 1?
That's a 7. That's a 7 on his, but it looks like you rolled a 1.
Off to a good start.
15. Also, my name's Kayto.
Oh, I could see.
Kayto, whatever.
I could see what
Sorry.
you rolled. Did you know that, Daniel? Yeah. Or your bonus.
Okay. What'd you get?
9.
You got a 9. What'd you get, Kayto?
I rolled a 15.
You got a 15? Okay. As you look around, you see most of the people inside here, but both of you are able to see this. Most of the people inside here are wearing like big, like hefty clothes on, and they have some like masks on that seem to be like breathing tubes. And as you notice this, you also pay attention and you see like everyone has this. You notice that everyone has this, and it looks like there's a counter at the top of the coughing station, and it shows how the atmosphere is like on the world right now. It's suboptimal, it says, and that you need an environmental pack in order to go out, unless you're a specific species that can survive inside this space, inside this atmosphere.
Do we have environmental packs?
You do not.
My armor is...
unless you... Do you have an environmental function on your armor?
Yeah, I paid extra for it.
Okay. I don't think you paid extra for one, right?
No.
Okay.
Function upgrade environmental, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Can I go buy that upgrade?
You can, but you're not sure where you would buy one inside here. But you could talk to Vice and see.
Vice.
Yes.
I do not have an environmental pack.
All right. Well, if that is the case, I can loan you one, but it's not going to be as good. It only lasts you probably an hour at most.
I mean, where would I go buy one?
I can take you to the marketplace, but first I need to make sure that you go through the customs, the command officials first. They could probably sell you one there too. So.
All right, perfect. Whatever you say.
All right, and begins to walk out. You guys finally leave the cosmic station out into the command colony. And as you leave, I would like you to roll me an endurance check.
Um, 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay, you can feel a slight pinching at your throat, and you see it almost looks like there's like a mist. It's like this grayish mist clouding your sight. Both of you can see this. There's a scratching at your throat, and it feels like it's harder to breathe right now for you. But
for me as well?
Not for you, for you. But as you guys can continue to move forward, Vice begins to speed up the pace, making sure that you're okay, and he like keeps looking back at you, checking on you. It's not as bad right now, but you feel like if you were to strain yourself or like go into combat or anything like that, you wouldn't last very long. As you finally reach this station, you see the door opens up. This door opens up, and inside you see multiple like lights kind of turn on, and then a large desk where with what looks like 4 other doors behind the desk, and behind the desk is a prime, a young prime, like male. He has brown hair that's kind of trimmed on like all the way, like a buzz cut, full on buzz cut,
like a military style.
Yeah, and he has some. He looks like he's a young cadet, and he looks over. He's like, "Oh, well, hello there. How you doing?" And you see Vice walks up. It's like, "I have 2 stragglers who need to be processed." "Oh, I can do that. I can do that." And you see him pull out a codex, and then begins to. Do you guys have your identification cards or codex or information?
Do I have?
No,
I don't have an identification card, but
I don't think we have any.
It's like, what do you say?
No.
You lost it?
Yes, I lost it.
Oh. And Vice looks over and is like, "This is Kayto, and this is Ethanniel. Kayto is probably not from the Foundation region, so I would say let's process him through. And Ethanniel has had a rough time of it, to say the least." And it's like, "Oh, okay. I'll see if my sergeant can get the process going. If you two can wait over there, please."
I look. Is there just 2 seats?
Yeah,
Like
there's seats on the sides where you guys can sit down. There's also, it looks like just the wall is empty on another side with a huge banner of the command sigil on it.
Yeah, go and sit down.
The command of the rune forger.
What'd you say?
The command of the rune forger sigil, or
Core command sigil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just follow him and I sit down.
Okay, you sit down, and then you see the cadet comes over. It's like, may I see your codexes real quick?
I will show him my codex.
And he pulls out his codex and he taps it, and then
Do I know what he's doing?
probably getting your contact information.
Okay.
And then he taps it, and then he's like, "Can I see your codex, please?"
I pull out my codex.
Okay, and he taps it. He's like, "Thank you," and he goes behind the desk. He goes to check.
I just like look at you and kind of like smirk, and then like look back and then just don't say anything.
All right. After about like 5 minutes or so, you see another door behind opens up, and another prime walks out. It looks like he has longer hair going down to his neck. It's blonde, and his eyes are this kind of silverish yellow that kind of flow through. And Ethanniel, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
What does it say at the top left, Daniel? It's 8.
Doesn't say anything.
12.
12?
Yeah.
You see his eyes, and you can tell. For some reason, you can tell he has some kind of enhancement.
Is it similar to what?
You can't. You don't know the specific enhancement it is, but you can tell that he has an enhancement. And he comes around the desk. Is like, "What do we got here?" And he's like, 2 stragglers that rune forger here, Vice. He brought in these 2 stragglers.
What a way with words.
And you see this sergeant walks up. It's like, names?
Kayto.
Kayto.
Ethanniel.
And he looks at the two of you. He's like, not from around here.
No.
All right. Kayto, come with me.
I stand up.
You stand up. You see he begins to walk over towards the door on the far left, and it opens up, and he walks through.
I walk in.
You walk in, the door closes up, and inside here you see a what looks like a shelf of codexes, and then a large safe, and then what looks like an altar with a screen on top of it. He goes up to the screen. He begins to click a few things. He's like, "All right, Kayto, where are you from?"
I say the same place that I told Vice that I cannot remember because we did this 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Do you remember?
No, I do not.
All right. Well, then that's what I tell him. I tell him the same place.
Okay. Go ahead and roll I believe you didn't tell him like a specific place.
I didn't tell. I told him like a specific area. I remember it was like a region or something.
Nebulae Convergence.
Yes, that's what I told him.
Yeah.
I told him that.
Okay, now I remember. Yeah. And he's like, specific nebulae world.
Do I know a world that's there?
Go ahead and roll a lore check, and then roll me a deception check.
I imagine I would have like kind of,
Yeah.
like,
Depends on how high you roll on the lore check, how hard the deception check is going to be.
14.
14. Right off the bat, you think Ren Empire.
Ren Empire.
And he's like, "Oh," and he looks at you. You don't need to roll a deception check. And he looks at you. He's like, "Ren Empire, huh?"
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if you're from the Ren Empire, that's good. You come here to one of the colonies, help out.
Yeah.
Are you a plasmatic knight?
No, I'm just here to work. Honestly.
Work.
Yes.
All right.
Find some jobs here and there.
Well, we have some jobs. And he looks at you up and down. It's like, specifically, what are you looking to do?
Is there a specific job that like?
Well, you can cook.
Oh yeah.
How'd you know about that?
I mean, like, I want something that I could use my blaster with.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, it's like a...
Okay,
like
do you say that you want like combat?
yeah, something maybe combat related. I'm rather good with a gun.
Combat related. Are you looking to join the troops?
Something a little bit more, solo, if that makes any sense.
Mercenary type.
Yeah.
I see. Your friend as well?
Yeah, he's, working under me.
I see. So you're in command of your little squadron of 2 so far.
Exactly. Just trying to make a name in the world.
Right. He smiles and keeps pressing some stuff. He's like, "All right, family?"
Nope, none.
None family. Okay. Killed or?
Yes, brutally.
Oh. Do you, is that true? Or
No.
go ahead and roll a deception check. The way you said that. Yes, brutally. You said it so nonchalantly.
No. 21.
Yeah, he looks at you. He's like, apologies.
It's no problem.
And he writes it down. It's like, all right. So you're looking for mercenary work, and do you have a Volts chip?
Do I have a Volts chip?
You did get one from the last crew that you were in. They loaned you some. But not too much.
I was loaned one before I was stranded.
Okay, may I see it?
I hand it over, or I take it out.
You take it out?
Yes.
And he's like, please. And you see him click on a few buttons, and then a little slot opens up that's the right size for a Volts chip. He's like, please enter it.
Do I know what he's about to do?
Not really. Usually when people like give you like a little device that has a slot in it, it means they're going to take volts from you.
I don't actually have a lot. Are you about to take my volts?
No. I'm just going to process it through so that we know which volts chip belongs to you, Kayto.
Okay, yeah. I'll put it in.
You put it in, and and then you take it back out. Still has the same amount. All right. Well, if that, it seems like everything is good here now. Kayto, do you have a last name, or is just Kayto?
Just Kayto.
Kayto. All right. Good to know. Well, Kayto, if you would like to go through our mission archive, you can once your friend is finished with his processing.
Wonderful.
But yeah, and then he's like, all right. Well, I will lead you out, and he goes out. Meanwhile, Ethanniel, you hear behind the desk.
Fucking put this nerd in his place.
Could you stop that?
Sorry about that.
You know, something people don't know about cantles is they can hear pretty well.
It's like, sorry, I have a song stuck in my head. As this happens, I'd like you to roll me a discipline roll check.
$16?
16. As you are sitting there and you're kind of getting frustrated with this annoyed by this individual, you suddenly see something in the corner of your eye appear, and it's like it shows a number on it. It says 526767, and then it
767?
yeah, 526767.
What color is this number in?
It comes out as a yellow coloration, and then
Just like in the corner of my eye?
yeah. And then it's random, and then all of a sudden you see the door opens up. The sergeant comes out with Kayto, and he looks over towards you. Next one, please.
And I walk towards the door.
You come up to him. You're like, hello, what is your name again?
Daniel.
Ethanniel. All right. Please come inside. Same thing. You look inside. You see a little altar with a
Just
panel
his office?
on it. It doesn't seem like an office. It seems more like a little station area. And he comes up and he starts to click through it. Like, all right, Ethanniel, do you have a last name?
Tekik.
Ethanniel Tekik. All right. Well. All right. You. Where do you hail? What?
The nest.
The nest. All right. So, you got that. Cool. Any specific location in the nest?
No. just to wander.
Traveler, I see. All right, and he like goes through, clicks a few things. Family?
None that I keep in contact with.
All right, and he puts that in. All right, may I see your Volts chip, please?
I don't believe I have one.
You don't have a Volts chip.
Nope.
Go and roll a deception check.
Do I have one?
Yeah, you do.
Why are you lying?
I thought a Volt chip is like... Why do I have one?
It's your money.
Oh, it is?
It's your wallet.
Is it my wallet or is it the money?
It is
Vaults are the money, but a Volt's chip is like your wallet. It's like the thing that holds...
I show him my Volt's chip.
Okay, you say I have none.
No, I don't have it.
You put it.
Well, I don't have any Volts, so I'd say I don't have any.
All right. Just please insert it into the slot, and you see a slot open up.
I do it, but then I try to insert it backwards, like upside down.
Okay, you insert it upside down, and it goes through, and it pops out. Didn't do anything different. And he's like, "All right, Ethanniel Kayto, you and your ally out there, Kayto, you're looking for work, mercenary work."
Yes.
All right. If you do not have a mission codex, you can acquire one here, or you can go to the actual archive, which is the furthest room on the right.
I'll take it now.
A mission codex?
Yes.
All right. Give me one moment. He goes into his supplies. There it is. Oh, fucking stupid. Sorry. My supplies need to go to my supplies. Shopping. No. There they are. All right. And he looks at you. He's like, "All right. A mission codex is going to be 800 volts."
Oh, I thought it was like a... I get jobs done for you, and then...
If
you pass one?
If you would like, you can waive the fee in order, but you'd have to get actual command jobs, missions done, and we would assign you missions. You can do so if you would like supplies from us, but that would be, you wouldn't be making any volts from the missions. You would just be getting supplies from the missions.
Sure.
All right.
I'll waive the fee.
All right. Do you want to get your squad leader in here?
Yeah. I pop my head out the door. Hey, I got good news.
What's the news?
We're getting free stuff.
Oh, wonderful. I walk in.
You walk in. It's like, all right. So he would like to get a mission codex. I told him that there is a way to get supplies from us, specific supplies from Core Command itself, but you have to do missions for us.
All right, but we don't both need one, yes?
If you would like to have a mission codex so you could do any kind of missions.
Yeah, so I mean,
throughout.
but because I'm... as long as I have one, then we're both good, yes?
Yes. Do you have a mission codex on your person now?
Do I?
What kind of codex do you have? Do you ever, what?
I didn't buy any extra.
Well, you would have had a codex to start.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, I already have a mission codex. Never mind.
How do you have a mission
I
codex?
said specifically in my inventory.
Yours should be like a scanning codex or something. Go back to your inventory. Did you not put it in?
I didn't put it in. No.
Daniel.
No, so yeah, use mission codex.
I'm a soldier,
Using
militant.
this codex allows you to see and choose many missions that are posted.
I'm a
by the
militant. Do I not
factions.
get a mission codex?
If
That's a scanning
you're a
codex.
militant, then you would have gotten a mission codex.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then,
Oh.
so we both have one.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I have mission codex. I just wanted to get him in here.
All right. Well, if you would like, I can transfer the data over to your mission codex so that you have the missions throughout the Foundation region. Since
Yes. Yeah. What about access to more exclusive areas of the region, just so we have, clearance to go places that the general public might not be allowed to go, for safety of others. We want to be able to have access to. Do we have to?
you have to do a few. Build up your reputation before you get access.
I
to
just figured I'd ask,
I hand him my mission codex.
I also hand mine over.
Okay. You hand it over. He takes it, and you see him place it onto the panel, and then after about like a minute, he hands it back to you.
I assume there are like different tiers of difficulties for missions.
Yeah, right now he's only giving you kind of like the base.
What is it, like a star
Difficulty.
system or like rating?
Let me pull up my actual. Do I have my codex on me? I should have my codex on me. I do have my codex on me. I just need to pull it out. Missions. My mission archive. Missions. So there's 3 difficulty tiers. So it's like the tier system. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 kind of thing. And then each mission has a ranking to it as well. Rank 1 through 5.
All right. And then
So there, it's a tier 1, but then rank 5.
Yeah, rank 1. Yeah, so it would be like difficulty tier would be 1, and then the rank would be like 3 or like 1 through 5.
And 5 is hardest.
5 would take like multiple days to complete kind of mission.
And he's only giving us tier 1s.
He would give you tier 1s.
I'm choosing a tier 1 rank 5.
what are you doing?
Look at how many.
No, you get the first mission the first missions that pop up is a core command mission. It's an assault mission. It is on a separate colony away from here. It says synopsis: General Atain Khan is in search of a squad that is able to break down an enemy fortress on the command colony of New Volmark. The general would like for the squad to infiltrate the fortress, take out any targets on the inside, and open the gates for the rest of his forces to take control of the situation. Compensation is 525 volts.
Boring.
How much does a ship cost?
Around 50,000 volts.
All right.
Then there's a bounty mission, Shikari Rule. This one is a smuggler by the name of Essen Block that owes volts to the admin consult has ran off and been tracked to Netra Ordin on the Nest. They want Block alive, preferably, but dead if necessary.
What's the compensation?
Alive 400 volts, dead 250 volts.
Say, if we do any missions for you, do you think we could acquire a ship for business purposes?
Ships are rather expensive, especially in times of war.
Doesn't have to be a big ship, just something to get us around. You could even lend us a fixer-upper.
Well, I do not have clearance to do so, but I'm sure you could probably go and barter your way to
We have to go down to the market anyway.
a scrapyard.
Where's Vice?
Vice is still outside.
And then where's the dude's body?
The dude's body is inside Vice's ship.
All right. How many volts did he have?
Who?
The guy.
Which guy?
The guy we killed.
You didn't see any volts on him.
Oh, he had no volts.
There are a few other ones. There's a route.
I look for the hardest one.
What? No, let's find the one that's gonna pay the most, but
That's
is
the hardest one.
The hardest one is for the Eros Rectors. Go ahead and roll me a lore check.
Yeah, 8.
Eros Rector sounds familiar, like they're from the nest. When you read it, it says Rector Haas Multi extends out an invitation to a notable squad to seek out and find a lost artifact of Traveler Pomo Lokin. The artifact is said to be a diary of his findings that hold locations throughout the realm of Venus that possibly harbor other Cantor societies that have survived the core reset. He has traced the artifact to a world on the outskirts of Venus, known as Orkel. Find the Lock-in diary and return it to Haas Multi for a reward. Compensation is 1,000 volts.
Each?
It just says compensation, 1,000 volts.
You hear that?
I can't read what you're reading. You have it like turned away from me.
Does it, like, show in the, like...
You have your own codex. I have my own.
You can click a hollow
Yeah, that's what I...
a hollow pick.
Hollow pick.
Oh. You want to do this?
It's 1,000. And I, like, whispering, it could potentially help with finding out who I am.
All right. Well, I have nothing better to do. I approve. We can do this.
There's also a Runeforger mission too, if you want to look at it. So how missions work is that it shows the faction that put out the mission for it.
Put out the artifact mission?
The artifact mission was the Eros Rectors.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, we gotta go to the marketplace first. I have to upgrade my suit so I can breathe.
Oh, you can buy a pack here if you would like.
Oh, can I? That just attaches to my suit.
Yes, it would attach to your suit. How much are you willing to spend on that?
Oh, I mean, what are the options?
Well, there is the basic one, which it looks like you have a basic one on you right now. Oh, no, not. Oh. Yeah, if you would like, I can give you a standard one. It would last you 3 hours in any environment.
Oh, well, but what are the options? Like, can you tell what do you have?
They're basically all the same. It's just however long you can, like the highest amount you can stand in. Would be a 5-hour time period.
How much does that one cost?
That one is going to cost you around 650 volts.
Absolutely unacceptable. What about the standard one?
The standard one will cost you 75 volts.
What? How long will the standard one let me breathe?
The standard one will let you breathe for 2 hours. or let you survive in any environment,
And what
including
does
space.
what does the other one give? That's why is it so much more expensive?
5 hours.
Can I just buy 2 standards and then last for 4 hours?
If you like, yes.
I'm a little confused on the math. If I buy 2 standard ones and I can last for 4 hours at 75.
I'm sorry, I don't make the prices, so.
Okay. I'll buy a standard one.
All right.
So it just attaches to my suit?
Yeah, it will attach to your suit.
All right, and I give him 75.
And then so you both is like, so, did you want to do missions here on front floor, or are you going to
I
be
think
going on
we'll
your
do
way?
This quest here, as I show him the one. That
Quest. What?
mission, I don't know. Been watching movies lately.
Oh, okay. Which one specifically are you working on doing?
Let's do the one by the do the one for the rune forgers.
I thought you wanted to do the artifact one.
I don't want to do it now.
Why?
Maybe I could learn how to use the runes.
I guess we're doing the Rune Forger one.
Reinforcement mission.
Sure.
Maybe we can pair up with Vice.
Well, it is on that one. It says synopsis: Forger Rexa Afes and her other forgers lost contact with the Runic Corps on a training expedition. The Runic Corps is seeking assistance from any squads to seek out and aid the forgers.
How long?
What?
How long is it going to take to, do that?
It looks like it's just a rank 1 mission.
How much are we getting paid?
$250.
Let's start small. We don't even have enough gas money to go on these big endeavors.
All right, fine. Whatever. Let's go.
All right. So you're gonna need to get transport.
Mm-hmm.
You can pay for a transport ship. It's not probably going to only cost you around like.
It's the equivalent of the Space Greyhound. There's like a
Yes.
homeless guy doing heroin on the fucking.
You can get like you can get.
Let's go to the marketplace first.
We're walking to the marketplace.
Okay, you begin to walk over.
Vice, you coming?
You walk outside. You see Vice is standing there. You see he's on some kind of call outside. And as he's on the call, you see he's like, and it goes away. He's like, "Have you guys been processed?"
Can I do a perception to see if it was like suspicious how quickly he did this?
Go ahead and roll.
13.
You saw that there was some other rune forger on his holovid, and then he turned it off and looked over towards you.
Good news, Vice. We're gonna be helping out the rune forgers.
Oh. Okay. Well. Thank you. I suppose. I'm gonna need to be off right now.
How familiar are you with this area?
This area I'm not too familiar. I haven't traveled near here very often. But I need to go answer the anomaly now.
What about our friend whose body is on your ship?
Right. Thank you for reminding me. I will make sure to handle him. I hope you two, stay safe. And I need to go.
His codex is still out.
He has it down now.
Oh well, I fucking want to boop him so I can.
You
his contact.
already did.
All right,
You already
sweet.
did. Yeah. He's like, contact me when. Well, maybe when you're by the pillars, we can hang out again.
Have
Yes?
fun. Yes. Stay safe.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Farewell. You see, he begins to leave. And you see he's rushing.
All right. Let's go to the marketplace.
Yeah.
Turn. Let's go.
Turn around and walk.
You begin to head over to the marketplace area. As you go to the large, what looks like a densely packed area of people, you see a bunch of little stations all lined up, and most of the people at the stations are sin frames. They all kind of like stand there, and they come up. It's like, "Hello, would you like to buy this?" And it's some random like garbage that you're not looking for. What specifically are you looking for?
Are there upgrades to my gun?
You have a Hadron blaster, correct?
Correct.
You go on and roll me perception check, both of you.
18.
$17.
You both are able to spot out a weaponsmith. You see the station says weaponry emporium, and you go up to it and you see another sin frame standing there, and you see him kind of constructing like some kind of gadget, and then he looks up at you. He's like, "Greetings. What can I help you with?"
I would like to upgrade my gun, if at all possible.
And you see his arm extends out and puts it out for you to place it.
And place the gun.
He grabs it, he checks it, and begins to scan it. Standard Hadron blaster. Could increase function capability.
How much would it cost?
600 volts.
Seems rather excessive. I just talked to someone down that way that was do it for 400.
Roll a deception check.
For a robot?
For a robot.
$29.
29, you rolled a
12.
A 12?
Plus 17.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like he's like,
I lied to a robot.
he like scans you for a moment, and he's like, does not compute. Does not compute. There is a weaponry emporium somewhere else here.
Yes. It actually just opened.
Competition arises, must lower prices.
Exactly. Just lowered the price of everything here.
And it's like, it is now 399 volts.
Deal.
Showed him.
All right, will take approximately 10 hours to complete.
All right. I'd leave my gun with him.
All right. 399 volts. You lucky bastard. I rolled a 22 on my analyze. Can I help you?
Oh, no, just with him. Wait.
Do you have like a
Waiting room?
regular customer discount? Maybe they can sign up for a mailing list or something and come here, spend a certain amount of money, get a free item.
Do you live in this quadrant?
Yes.
Another deception check.
22.
You do not. Why you lie?
I'm just joking.
Only for quadrant.
Oh,
Are you a Fron knight?
yes.
Scans you again.
29. I rolled a 12 again.
Fron knight discount. 20%.
What's 20% off of $3.99?
20% off of $3.99. Okay, I'm not a robot. We're about the calculator.
No, it's 319.2.
319.2.
Awesome. Are there any other discounts that I can get?
Only one discount applies.
Oh, all right.
They don't stack.
That makes sense. All right. Well, then I believe you owe me 79.8 volts.
And you see his hand pops out and it creates a volts transfer.
Do they do points?
Daniel.
Like, is it? Can I
Roll
have?
me another discipline? We'll check.
Can I have 85.8 volts, or is it like just?
12.
Yeah, it's like cryptocurrency. 12. Once again, the same numbers appear in the top corner of your vision.
Oh yeah, I asked the robot if there's a nearest calibrator for enhancements.
I do calibrations.
Oh,
And because of the competition, he's at a discount.
You
What's-
are not a front knight. You are Cantal.
yeah, but that guy down there was offering calibrations.
Yes, prices have been lowered to accommodate competition.
Okay, so what's your rate for a full tune-up?
Full tune-up. Currently at 850 volts.
Yeah, can I take a financing option? I got like Klarma, like pay no interest, 4 months, 8 payments.
Have you been processed?
Yeah, I've been processed.
May I see your codex information?
Let's scan my codex information.
It says you have been processed for 20 minutes.
Yep, I'm good for my money though.
You must have at least one array of time through process.
Alright, can you just point me to the nearest bank?
There is no bank.
There's no financial institution on this mark.
Financial institution. Does not compute. Vaults are decentralized.
Yeah. But not decentralized enough to where I can't take out a loan just because of the length of time. Come on.
You may go to the command HQ for a loan.
Where is that? Where I just came from? I tell Kayto, I'll be right back. And I just start
Running.
walking, and then
Or flying.
the walk turns into like a jog, and then the jog turns into a sprint with my sonic boosters.
Okay. Yeah, you. What are you doing, Kayto?
I guess we'll just start walking around the marketplace and see if I can find anything interesting.
Before I left, I tapped Kato's contact info.
You already have it.
Yeah.
I did that, yeah.
Kayto, as you're walking around, you see what looks like a yen come up to you, and then kind of bump into you, and it's like she has this like this flowing silver hair all the way down to like around her lower stomach, and her eyes kind of glisten this bright blue, and her skin is this nice like white glistening silver, and she looks at you and she's like, "Oh, pardon me," and as she hits you, I'd like you to roll me a perception check. Are you rolling 12s constantly?
Yeah, that's the third.
That's the
12.
third time in a row.
So stupid. Butt hurt. Rolling good today.
Uh, 20.
20. As she hits you, she's
She,
like, pardon
like,
me, and then
Tries to take something from me.
and then you felt something kind of prick at your side for a moment, and she was able to take something from you, but you still see her. She's walking away.
I'm gonna follow her.
Okay.
And once the crowd gets
She took your Volts chip.
yeah, I figured. Once the crowd opens up enough, I'm going to speed up,
Okay.
catch up to her. Do I see the Volts chip in her hand?
You do see her clutching her hand into a fist.
All right. Does she have a Volts chip on her?
You don't see anything. It almost looks like she just has just plain clothes on, except for an environmental pack on her that was on her chest before. So you'd have to get around her because right now her back is to you.
Do I have a gun?
You just give it to. Do you have any other gun on you? Do you have any other weapon?
I don't think I have any other weapon.
Yeah.
Do I see something that looks like it would feel like a gun? Like a pipe or something?
On you or
Just like laying around.
you go ahead and roll a perception check real quick to look around.
15.
15. You do. You do see like a little pipe on the side on top of a crate. You can go grab it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it really fast and just keep walking, and I'm gonna get up behind her, and then I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder, put the thing up to her back, and I'm gonna say, "That was very clever, but I'm gonna want my Volts chip back if you don't want a gunshot in your back."
roll an intimidation.
Intimidation. I wanted to lie. I have a gun.
Yeah, but it sounds more like an intimidation to me. Does that not?
It sounds like an intimidation.
22.
And she can't see if it's a gun or
Yeah,
not. So
22.
There's a barrel on her back.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
She stops, just like, and she kind of like looks to the side.
No.
And like she's like, quite perceptive you are.
That's right.
This is really sexual.
I'm gonna just put my hand under her hand. I'm like, just drop the volts chip.
And she goes and drops it into your hand, and then with a quick motion, she spins around and places her hand on your shoulder and one on your chest. And I would like you to roll me a discipline check. Oh shit.
15.
Your eyes become mesmerized by hers, and she stares into yours, and she's like, "Well, aren't you the brave knight?" And as you kind of like look into her eyes, you get kind of sweaty, and your heart starts to beat a bit more, and you feel you feel something coming on. Meanwhile, you return back into the station as it opens up, and you see, welcome back.
Hi, hey.
Hey,
How's that song go again?
yeah,
That's the one. That's the one. Listen, I'm here looking to take out a loan.
alone.
Yeah.
I can process that.
Yeah.
If you're unable to pay back the loan each month, you're gonna have to do a mission for a core command.
Yep.
You're fine with that?
Absolutely.
All right.
What's the borrowing interest rate, by the way?
The borrowing interest rate, well, it's around, I would say 5%.
Okay, that's reasonable.
How much are you wanting to take out right now?
Yeah, 1,000 will do. 1,000 will do.
1,000 volts. All right, I can process that. Maybe let me see your codex and your volts chip,
I
please.
hand over both.
You hand it over, and then you see he inserts your volts chip, and he takes your codex, kind of plots it down on the table, and you see a screen appear and begin to scan your codex. I would like you to roll me another discipline check.
20.
As this happens, as you're watching this, your eyes suddenly go white for a second, and you can't see anything. And as you look around, you begin to see coded language begin to appear.
More than just the original numbers?
More than just the original numbers. Coded black language that almost looks like the Matrix,
So I feel
kind
like
of
pain.
slowing down. No pain, but you do feel like a little like twitch in your head. And as this happens, the coded language appears, but you can't quite make out what it said. Wait, do you speak Psyox?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you can't quite make out what it says, but it has some kind of coded language, and then it imprints into your mind, and then your vision comes back to you, and you feel yourself kind of like leaning over, and you see the cadet is like, "Are you okay, sir?"
Yeah. Just tired from travels. Just a little bit of hay fever.
Okay. Well, the process has been complete. You now have an additional 1,000 volts.
All right, thank you. I'll see you soon. Then I jog out, and then I start flying.
You start flying back as you fly back. You return back to the station. As she stares into your eyes, and you're feeling this kind of like tension rising, and she's like, "What's your name, dear?"
Vice.
Roll a deception check.
You ain't Vice, motherfucker.
21.
21.
21.
She looks at you.
21.
She's like, funny. I can allow some vices to come about if you would like.
How much?
Just one night with me.
I'm saying, how much is it going to cost? You don't seem like the type to give it up for free.
And she looks at you. Is like, you don't have any weapon on you.
Actually, I have this pipe
I guess I can.
and this metal bar.
And she's like, funny. What do you do for a living?
I'm a cook.
You're a cook.
Yeah.
You have... I suppose there's not much on that chip that I took.
There's absolutely nothing on it. Does she have a chip?
You didn't... You... do you
She's
want
like
to try
she's
to...
like touching me. I'm gonna like
Okay.
feel her up. Like, does she have a chip?
Okay, go ahead and roll a... are you trying to do this stealthily?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check. What are you doing, Alan? Stealth check.
19.
19. As you kind of you actually are able to pick out her a little device. You think it's a Volt's chip, but then when you pick it out,
Wait, hold on.
she doesn't notice it.
I know, but is it a? Can I tell if it's a Volt's chip or not?
You'd have to look at it, which would avert your gaze, which would cause her
Can
to
I
look.
pretend to be looking her up and down and actually be paying attention to what this thing is?
Okay, yeah, you can. You can go. So you kind of.
I want her to believe that she has me completely mesmerized.
Okay, so you go ahead and roll a deception check.
29.
Nice.
Yeah, she believes it, and you were able to maneuver in a way that you can place it up, and you see it's a small little codex that you have in in your hand. But you see when you click on it, it shows an image of a young male that's smiling next to her, and then when you click on it again, it doesn't. It just closes. There's nothing on it.
Okay, so then
It almost looks like a loved one.
all right, but so then there's no other Volts. There's nothing else on her besides this thing.
What, you got? Nothing.
So she hasn't even stolen from anyone else. I'm just the first mark of the day.
Seems
Type.
like,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And it's just a male yen. Does he have any features that are very distinct that I can notice?
As you look at it, the features almost look very, very similar to hers, like it's a brother or like a twin, something like that. Like a male version of her.
And is there like a name or anything, or like do I see?
No name on it. You're thinking it's like kind of like some kind of heirloom or like picture or something like that.
All right, so then I'll just leave it alone and then keep just keep going.
As you keep going, go ahead and roll me a perception check, Ethanniel.
9.
Yeah. You return back to the little station with the sin, and you don't see Kayto there, but
I see the robot.
You see the robot. He's like, "Welcome back."
Hey, so this is what's gonna happen. I've been having some serious hardware issue. I need 100% just to clean any software, any malware that you may have gotten, I may have gotten. Don't ask me where I've been sticking my ports into. It's just not pretty. Can you please check for any programming that might just mess with me?
Yes, affirmative. Please, please come through.
All right.
As you go through, she looks at you. She's like, I suppose I'll be on my way unless you want to join me.
Oh no, I have something I have to take care of. What was your name?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. Nice to meet you.
And she's like,
I'm gonna give her a little kiss on the cheek, and then say,
It's kind of rapey, Kayto.
your brother says hello, and then just pull away and turn around.
and then she looks at you. She's like, you turn around. As you turn around, she comes up to you. I'd like you to roll me a dodge check.
Oh,
I don't probably succeed.
Oh, if it's a 6 or yeah, it's a 6. 18.
18. You hear her walk up. She goes to trip you, and you jump over her leg, and then she goes to punch you in the face. With a 19 to hit.
20. Dodge.
You're able to dodge out of the way of it, and now what are you gonna do? Are you gonna grab her? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold her back again
Okay.
and say, "Oh, is that a sore spot? I'm sorry."
Okay, go ahead and roll a brawl.
I'm not good at that. $15.
15. You are able to grab her and say that exact thing. She's like, "Who are you? Who are you?"
That's not really important right now, is it?
What are you doing with my brother?
Just
You know where he is. You see, she's.
so this is very clearly a sore spot. No, actually, I just noticed your own codex hanging over there, and I was able to go through it while you were all up in my personal space.
Let go of me.
Are you gonna try to punch me again?
Fuck off.
I let her go.
She kind of pats herself down. Some people have like looked over, but ignoring it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just kind of stares at you, and she's like,
If you would like, you can travel with me and my companion, and maybe we can find your brother together.
"Is that a deception or an influence or what?"
persuade.
It's like it would be. I would say it would be an influence check, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
She has to roll to see if she thinks that you're lying or not. Because
22.
she's like, fuck off. And she begins to walk away.
I'll give her a little wink and then just turn around, go back to where I was going.
Turn around. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, please.
Ten. Okay, hold up. After getting my Volts chip taken, I am like gripping that thing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know. Nothing like that happens.
All right, cool. I'm just like that's the one thing. I'm just, but then I'll just keep going.
No. Already happened once. It's not gonna happen again.
Yeah. No.
I'm not gonna do that.
Screw that. Like, she comes back. She takes
isn't
it.
that shady. Do you return back to?
Yeah.
Wait, are you returning back to the?
I'm going to
The weapon?
finish my circle,
You're around.
and then go back to meet him. Do I see anything interesting besides getting my shit taken?
You see a figure, another like a prime male come up to you. He's like, excuse me, do you like flavorful things?
Yes, actually, I'm a chef.
Oh, a chef. Do you like drinks?
I love drinks.
Do you like the more extravagant embodiments of yummy goodness?
Yes.
Then I think you would very much enjoy my collection. And you see he opens up his coat, and you see what looks like a bunch of little canisters with different types of flowers and what looks like concoctions inside them, like some vials as well. And he's like, would you like a... through it. Would you like the infamous kiss? And he pulls out what looks like a it's a small patch that it almost looks like it would be like placed on your body, like a little patch, and it has like a lipstick stain on it. This will feel like you're being loved constantly.
Oh, yes, I know about the infamous kiss. Listen, I'm not... You very clearly don't know who I am, do you? It's fine, it's not, I don't usually travel down these paths. Like I said, I am a very famous chef. I'm actually,
Perhaps you would like piff powder? You see a reddish brown powder.
Piff powder.
That he pulls out from like this little vial. As this is happening, Ethanniel, you get placed onto a little bed, and he puts you onto it, and he's like, all right, please, be calm. And you see he puts what looks like braces on your wrists,
Like restraining braces?
yeah,
Okay.
on your legs, and then he looks at you, and he's like, okay, I am going to inject sedative. Please. Breathe.
Let me send a quick message, and then I go on my thing real quick, and I just text Kayto. Getting my hardware checked. BRB.
BRB. Yeah, you as you finish that, it's like, are you done? Are you ready?
Yep.
You feel this thing kind of go into you, and then you begin to fall unconscious. You receive a notification getting my hardware checked, BRB.
Oh, okay. Sorry, as I was saying, I'm a very famous chef, and I'm actually traveling through here.
Doesn't acknowledge it.
So no pith powder.
No, actually, I'm here trying to gather people to a very exclusive.
Or maybe you would like the moan.
All right,
and
very clearly
he pulls out.
Very clearly, you are not one of the elite entrepreneurial types here. So I will be on my way. I'll turn around and start walking away.
Oh, and you see, as you turn around and start walking away, you turn back at him. He goes up to another person and begins to talk to them.
Whatever.
And you make your round, and you roll me another perception check, please.
17.
You make your round, and you return back to the weapon. It's the weaponry emporium, and it seems like only about probably like an hour has passed, and you come up. The sin frame is not there, but you do see a like what looks like a little like hollow image that is displaying in service. Please wait, kind of thing.
I guess I'll wait.
Okay. You begin to wait. All right, Ethanniel. As you are placed under, you see a bright white light appear suddenly. And you look around. The white space is so blinding you can't quite see anything until suddenly you see those strange black streaks of text begin to appear all around you. It turns into almost like thousands of lines of code as suddenly the entire space darkens. And then you begin to hear "Help them! Help them! Please!"
Hello?
You call out. And then suddenly you see a doorway open up. It's bright. The light blinds you, but then it dims down. And you see a silhouette in the doorway, standing there. And then suddenly its wings expand out. And you see a flash of white in their eyes as they begin to walk towards you.
Who's there?
And then the space begins to brighten up, and you can see the silhouette looks... You look at it and you see yourself. And it stands there. You stand there before you.
Who are you?
It tilts its head. I can show you. towards who you are. If you just... And you see your duplicate's talon begins to motion over towards the doorway. Just walk through.
I start to walk towards it slowly, the doorway.
You walk towards it, and as you keep stepping forward, you begin to see visions of trees. You begin to see visions of other cantol flying. You see yourself flying with a flock. Flying off. But then suddenly it all, and your eyes open up, and you begin to breathe hard, and you hear the sounds of the people outside, and you see the sin frame is there. It's like, are you okay?
What happened? Get me back in there.
I took out your enhancements. I am going to now make sure that they are fine, but you are awake now. Your slots are open currently.
Did you see anything in there?
I did not see anything. Did you see something? You should have been completely asleep.
Nope, I definitely saw things.
Then there must be a malfunction in your enhancements. Give me 20 hours.
Alright, no funny business.
No funny business here.
And I look down at my calves. They're like ripped off, the Sonic calves.
Yeah. You have like basically an open space right here.
Ew. That's gross. Where's my friend?
I believe there is someone waiting outside.
Like, open the door.
You go to sit up, and you go out, and you see it kind of slides open, like a sheet slides open, and you see it looks like Kayto is sitting there waiting for you. And as that happens, we are going to end the session there.
Oh.
Yes. But yeah, you guys are going to get a total of 12 CP.
I'm gonna just spend it now.
Yeah. Thank you all for listening, and hope you had fun. It's going to be good. But yeah, what did you think of that, Alan?
Teased it.
I teased it.
As I was getting into it, I was like...
All right. Well, we'll talk later, guys. We'll be back in another 2 weeks. Bye. I thank you for listening to The Foundation. Be sure to listen to the New Age campaign as threads begin to emerge and tie in with every series. After all, this is an overarching anthology. Also, if you want to be reborn yourself, you can subscribe as a Chosen to access Chosen creation and exclusive Codex entries. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.